All right, how we doing, folks? So I'm gonna make a little commentary here until I'm approached by security. So I'm over here at the Park MGM. Okay, you have the Park MGM here. What's over here? New York, New York. Park Theater right above, and this is the T-Mobile Arena. Okay, sorry about that. I wanted to get a center view of that. So I wanted to do some sports talk today. I'm doing a Raiders commentary, or I've done one earlier here, and I drove down the street over here to the arena to do a little talk about the NHL and the Vegas Golden Knights. All right. Sorry for the interruption there. So the NHL is going to start like January 13th. All right, from my research and also listening to the sports news and all that. So that being said, I don't know how they're going to do the schedule layout, but I think it's going to be less games than it's going to be last year. We'll have to see, okay, depending on how long they're going to stretch out them playoffs. And usually they'll stretch that out with the NBA. They run side by side. They pretty much end at the same time. I think NHL ends a little bit earlier than the NBA, but it's pretty much the same, give or take maybe a couple of weeks. So that'll be some good news. Now, how they're going to do the games and all that, I don't know. I don't know if they're going to play them in the arena or they're going to do a bubble again. I haven't heard anything about another bubble. And from what I see from basketball, not to try to compare, but I just don't think they're going to do a bubble. I don't think that they really need it. And, a lot of this stuff is in experimental phases anyway. So that'll be good news for you hockey fanatics and all that. So a little bit about hockey, and I'm still trying to learn because I'm more of a basketball and football guy, and I did play baseball as a youth. So I don't know a lot about the positions and all that stuff. I think that there's wings and the goalie and all that stuff, all right, because, well, if you compare it to soccer, all right, I know you have guards, the same as you would in basketball. You got the front men, then you have a backcourt, and I think it's like 7 players, okay? So I'm trying to learn this stuff, but a little bit about the hockey team, okay, that we got like 3 years ago. They went to the NHL championship. They lost against the Washington Capitals, and, they've lost, I think, like in the middle of the playoffs. Let's see, I think in 18 and 19. This year, they started out good. They had the best record in the Pacific Division. So I think you have an Atlantic and a Pacific Division, all right, from me doing my home chats and all that. And they were first place. I think they won like 67 or 68 games. And the season, were cut short after, this shutdown and stuff, from the times that we're going through now. They started good in the playoffs. The playoffs was up in Edmonton. They, let's see here, beat the Blackhawks, and let's see who else they played. I forgot who else they played. Man. And they held on to beat the other team. Again, I can't think of the name. I think it's the Blues, I believe. I'm not sure. But they did win the second round. I believe it was 4-3. And it seemed like they had running out of gas by the time they got to the third round. I believe they lost to, let me see here, Dallas, like 4-1. Man, that season just spiraled down. It just spiraled downhill, and which in turn Dallas Stars ended up winning the Stanley Cup. Okay. So, hopefully, I don't know. It could have to do with the players, maybe, I don't know, maybe contracting maybe the viruses. It could be with injuries or, that they didn't practice for a while, okay, and they end up getting their flow broken. But hopefully, the Golden Knights will make amends to that. Okay. So I think I'm gonna cut this video short here. And if you like the channel here, feel free to subscribe and leave your comments and shares and all that, because guys are pulling up over here by the Park Theater. So that's a little talk about that, and also my thoughts of basketball. Okay, if we were to get a basketball team, and I think perhaps in 2023 the Pelicans may come here. If they don't build a stadium in New Orleans, I'm thinking they're going to play here as well. They already have the UNLV here that play basketball. I think at some of the big events, they have the Pac-12 and the WAC championships here. So we'll see how those events are going to turn out here in March. Okay, and they also play those events at the old arena, the Thomas and Mack Arena, which is still a great arena there. And I need to do a video on reminiscing, like on the UNLV national championship team and the Jerry Tarkanian memoriam that they have over there. But that's it on that. So it's a couple of days before Christmas and all that. So you guys, if you decide you want to travel, be safe and mask up. And if you like the video, again, please subscribe and leave your comments and shares and all that. All right. Check out some of the other videos. All right, till next time, ladies and gentlemen.